How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Figuring It Out Finance podcast. My name is Chris Brickenbaugh, and I am your host as always. This is the podcast where I am documenting my journey in real estate and business while also talking a little bit about travel hacking and personal finance. I have a good travel hacking show coming up in a few episodes about a future trip to Miami, but the main part of today's episode is going to be about 2 flips getting under contract this week. So before I head into that, go follow me on all the socials, Instagram and TikTok, where I post daily. And you can check out the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you can head to figuringitoutfinance.com where you'll have access to all of those links, and the podcasts are posted there as well. So, big week and a busy week as I'm recording this podcast a little bit before I go golfing with a group of real estate investors that I met this week. So super excited to be able to go do that, go network, and really just expand the network, because that's something that I've really been a little bit more intentional about, going out and meeting different people, having those coffee meetings, phone calls, whatever they are. And so I'm really excited to be able to get into this group and just learn. So, but the main part of the podcast, 2 flips under contract. I wasn't sure if I talked about it on the last episode or not, but with 2 flips under contract, they are both different opportunities, and one is a 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,000 square foot house that we're going to be able to put in a small bathroom off the master. So that'll make it a 3-bed, 2-bath, and that pushes the ARV from about $290 to over $305. So a really big jump there that we're going to be able to make with adding just like a $6,000 bathroom, and that's going to be pretty cosmetic rehab. You know, everything on the inside, really not much to be done on the outside, because HVAC, roof, windows, water heater, they all look great. So it'll just be renovating 1 bathroom, doing pretty much cosmetic paint, some cleaning, flooring, and then a kitchen as well. So very, very cosmetic. Should be a quick, 3 to 4 week flip. And then as of yesterday, we got a duplex under contract to be able to flip as well. So this one I'm going to be partnering up with my partner, this will be a 50-50 deal. We love the spread on this. So, even in our worst case scenario, we're both walking away with 40 grand. So, and then everything on the up, or we're expecting the ARV to be around, or on the low side, worst case scenario, 650,000. But on the high side, where the other comps are coming in, it's a lot closer to 750. So we're looking really, really good on those opportunities, and we're going to be able to. The only interesting part is that the closing got pushed up a couple days, and we thought we were going to have a 45-day close. They're doing a 1031, so we're going to have to bump that up and move a little bit quicker. So I'm currently raising money for 2 projects, and the one we're pretty sure is going to get funded, or is going to be funded by a new private money lender, which is great. Being able to, again, network, grow and expand the business, just keep working with people and build those relationships. But as for the duplex, it's, again, very cosmetic on the inside. It's a small 2-bed, 1-bath on each side, highly desirable area. So we're going to be able to be in and out on both of those probably within 3 to 4 weeks, again, each side. So we pretty much made the decision that we are going to sell the property after it's complete. So that opens us up a little bit more to where, okay, we're going to have to spend the money to make it a little bit more cute and, desirable. So we're going to have to put a little bit more money into that. So painting the outside, doing a little bit more landscaping, touching up a few things, maybe a couple higher end details on the inside, like an accent wall. And I'm going to let my partner handle that little part because that's just not my, expertise. She's going to be able to tell me exactly what this needs to be done in order to sell. So it'll be really interesting having a partner that we're going to be working with every single day on a flip, because on the first two and the other one I got under contract, it's just going to be me and my general contractor, getting after it. So now I'm going to have to be working with somebody on feedback. Hey, we need to do this. Hey, I want this in here. We need to add a little bit here because this is both of our projects. So really excited to be able to take on something like this because I'm going to be doing a lot of growing and learning through this process. So super, super excited. I just wanted to hop on today, go through and kind of update, where we are with that. And my current flip project, flip number 2, that one is just being a little bit of a problem child right now, working on getting the contractor in there. And that situation, we had a guy come in, do some work, and then the licensed person was going to come in, check it, and tweak it if they need to. And then the original electrician, can't get in there. We need to take the panel off to change this wire. So that's going to require time. The licensed guy, he needs to get in there and do this thing to be able to check it. So we're just really drawing this out. And I finally said yesterday, I'm like, all right, no, we're going to be able, let's just pay the guy. Because at this point, we can't really tell the inspectors another week because they're going to start getting really curious about what's going on in this house after we've delayed it twice. So, in my opinion, I think it's just going to be easier to, rip off the Band-Aid. We're going to pay the guy to do it right and do it the first time since he's the one signing off on the permit. So we're just going to roll with it. So I said, that's fine. I'll lead it on that side and let's just move on. Let's get this thing rolling because once we get this passed, we're a week to a week and a half away from having this project 100% complete. So ready to get this done, ready to get it on the market, and then just move on to these 2 projects we have going on. And then once those are handed off, it'll just kind of be managing, and then it'll be back to the grind of finding the next opportunity. So really, really exciting times. Going to be getting a little bit busier here, and I'm going to be documenting it all here on the Figuring It Out Finance podcast. So keep tuning in for those updates and my struggles, my wins, everything that's going on in my life. So I appreciate you tuning in, and I will be back again next week, hopefully with some more updates and what is going on, maybe travel hacking as well. So we'll see you next time.